Hey y'all, welcome back to Tam's Kitchen. Today we are making beef oxtails, y'all. This was my first time making oxtails, tasting oxtails, and they came out phenomenal. I hope y'all enjoyed this recipe. I'm not Jamaican, but it's still good, and y'all need to try it. Okay, let's get into it. So you're gonna need some green onions. Of course, you're gonna need your oxtails. I got mine from Costco. I got some diced green peppers, some diced tomato, some garlic, and some ginger. So then I have some green onions, bell peppers, celery, thyme, and rosemary. Then I have one large red onion. So you're going to start off by rinsing off your oxtails first. Now, I wash these oxtails 3 times, y'all. I mean, 3 times. You want to clean them really, really, really well, just so that you could get a good taste out of them. So what I did was put some salt, and I added on some vinegar as well in a bowl. So I used white wine vinegar because it's the vinegar that I had. And then I added in some water, of course, and started to wash them with my hands like that. So as you can see, that water is really cloudy and muggy. So you just want to wash all of that off and repeat these steps until your water is clear. Okay? So now we're going to make our green seasoning. I'm using the bell pepper, onions, scallions, thyme, and rosemary, and celery as well. So I'm going to put all of that into a blender, as you see me doing there. Then we're going to add in our onions. So our red onions, I'm using about half of that because the other half will be going on my marinade. Then we're going to add in the garlic and the ginger. So I'm going to season up our oxtails with some Sazon seasoning. I use 2 Sazon seasoning packs. You can use as much as you want. It's up to your discretion, whatever you want to use. This is just how I seasoned. And no, I don't have specific measurements for my seasoning. This is just what I did. I used some Adobo seasoning as well. You season to your taste. Or whatever all-purpose seasoning you want to use, you use that. Then I added on some Jamaican jerk seasoning. So I added a little bit of that on. And then I went ahead and added on some onion powder. So add as much as that as you want to. Some garlic powder. Again, just season to your liking. I know it looks a lot. I know it looks like a lot, but it's really not because you're going to mix all those oxtails up in there. And then I have some black pepper, of course. And then I use some cilantro. So you're going to go ahead and I use some paprika as well. And the paprika is just to give it a nice color, And so this is the green seasoning that I mixed up in that blender earlier. So we're going to add on some browning seasoning as well. That's what you see me adding there. Some browning seasoning, and then we're going to go ahead and mix it all together. So the browning seasoning, that paprika, is going to give it a really nice color to that gravy or the sauce that the oxtails will make when they cook. So you just want to mix that all together. Mixing this little bowl was challenging, so I should have got a bigger bowl, but it was too late by that point because this was like 3 pounds of oxtails. Then you want to add in the other half of those red onions, that 1 tomato that we chopped up, scallions or green onions, and then you're going to add in your bell peppers, and then we're going to mix that all together as well. Then we're going to place this in the fridge I placed mine in the fridge for 2 days and let it marinate. And this is how it came out, y'all. So, yeah, this is how it looks after 2 days being put into the refrigerator. You want to marinate it for at least 6 or 8 hours. But I just chose to do it for 2 days because I wanted to get the maximum flavor out of them. So in my Dutch oven, I put in some avocado oil, which is a high smoke point cooking oil. And then we're going to brown these oxtails as much as we can. Now, like I said, I have a lot of oxtails. So, it took a little bit for it to brown and for me to fit everything into this Dutch oven. But you just get in where you fit in, put the oxtails in where they fit in. So you just want to place them in there as good as you can, as you see me doing there, until they get brown. You see they're sauteing up now. So this is what you want your oxtails to do. Now we're going to start to flip them over. As you can see, they are getting a crust on them. That's exactly what you want, for them to get that like burnt crust on them. It's nothing but flavor, y'all. Trust the process. Just flip them on over, and so they can do the same thing on the other side. So now at this point, you want to go ahead and add in the rest of those tomatoes and all those juices that you had left in the bowl from the marinade. And then we're going to add in a cup or two of water at a time. I used about 5 cups of water in its entirety for this whole recipe. So I didn't add all 5 cups in at once. I just did a cup or two at a time. So I placed the lid over my oxtails and let them cook with a cup of water. And then once I started to see it get low, I would add more water in, and I used about 5 cups in all. This is after about 5 hours of my oxtails cooking, y'all. Like I said, I added 5 cups of water, and that's how your oxtails should look after 5 hours, okay? Mine were a bit thick, so I had to cook them longer. But anyways, y'all, these oxtails came out so tender, so juicy, as you can see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.